Dear learners, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our new lesson for the subject of accounting in the chapter name of trial balance. This lecture is applicable for class 9 business studies, class 10 business studies, and also for class 11 business studies students. Dear students, I hope you are ready to take the new lesson for the chapter of trial balance. This is the very important chapter and very easiest chapter of accounting subject. From the rules and regulations of trial balance, we can get all assets are debit in trial balance, all expenses are debit in trial balance, all liabilities are credit in trial balance, all revenues are credit in trial balance. All expenses are debit, but all due expenses are credit, but all prepaid expenses are debit. On the other hand, all revenues are credit, but unearned revenue or prepaid revenue or advanced revenue or income is credit. Due income or accrued income or outstanding income is debit in trial balance. Another rules are capital in all time is credited, but interest on capital is debit. Drawings account is shown debit balance, but interest on drawings shown in credit balance. Investment, savings paper, security paper, share or commercial paper or debenture purchased, bond purchase. This item is one kind of investment, that is one kind of asset that is debited, but interest on investment in all time is credited, and accrued interest on investment is debited in trial balance. Loan, bank loan, mortgage loan, bond or debenture in all time long-term liabilities, so it is credited, but interest on loan or interest on mortgage loan or interest on bank loan or interest on bond or interest on debenture is debited in trial balance. Another important rules, not included items in trial balance. From your book you can get opening cash balance, opening bank balance, opening bank overdraft, closing stock. Not included items in trial balance. Dear students, this is the lesson number 6 for the chapter of trial balance. We are watching a new creative question for this chapter. Just read it. Mr. Altaf is a sole trader. The ledger balances of his balances are as follows. Closing stock taka 20,500, billing taka 1,60,000, opening stock taka 16,000, rent taka 6,000, sublet rent taka 4,000, duty taka 6,000, 12% investment taka 1,20,000, sales taka 2,40,000, purchase taka 1,56,000, goodwill taka 1,40,000, purchase ledger account taka 90,000, book debt taka 1 lakh, interest on investment taka 12,000, drawings taka 10,000, capital taka 3,80,000, cash at bank opening taka 5,000, salary payable taka 10,000, furniture taka 20,000. Dear learners, from the above balances, you have to complete the 3 following requirements. Requirement A, determine the amount of revenue income, that is income of the business. Requirement B, prepare a trial balance from the above balances. Requirement C, determine the amount of current liabilities, capital expenditures from the above information. Dear learners, in this STEM, different types of items are available of ledger balances. The first one, closing stock. Closing stock is not recorded in trial balance in general sense, so it is not included in trial balance. Billing, one kind of fixed asset. It is treated as asset, so it is shown as debit balance. Opening stock, this item is basically for the last year closing, so it is treated as in this current year, that is revenue expenditure, so it is debited in trial balance. Rent, only rent, commission, discount, these items are always indicated as expenses, so it is debited in trial balance. Sublet rent, sublet, one kind of revenue income. A subtenant rent, it is credited in trial balance. Duty or import duty or export duty or excise duty, any kind of duty in all time expenditure in business, so it is debited in trial balance. 12% investment, it is one kind of asset, that is long-term investment, it is indicated as asset, so it is debited in trial balance. Sales, main source of income of any business, so it is treated as credit balance. Purchase, main items of expenditure of any business, that is debited in trial balance. Goodwill, this is the tangible fixed asset in business, it is the basically super property skill of business, it is debited in trial balance. Purchase ledger account, its another name is creditors account, another name is accounts payable, another name is suppliers. So purchase ledger account, that is creditors or accounts payable. This item is indicated as current liabilities, so in all time liabilities are shown credit balance. Book debt, its another name is debtors, another name is accounts receivable, another name is sales ledger account, so it is indicated as assets, so it is debited in trial balance. Interest on investment, investment one kind of asset, but its interest is one kind of revenue income, so it is credited in trial balance. Drawings, it is the negative item of equity. In all time equity when increased, then it is credited, but by drawing some amount always equity is decreased, so it is debited in trial balance. Capital, this is the most important or most valuable item of equity, that is capital, it is all time shown is credit balance. Cash at bank opening, in general rules cash at bank opening not included in trial balance. Salary payable, it is one kind of current liability. Salary payable, salary due is credited in trial balance. Furniture, one kind of fixed asset, that is capital expenditure. All fixed assets and long-term investment are related to capital expenditure, so it is treated as debit balance. Dear learners, now we can go for solving the requirements. Requirement A, the first one, you have to draw the first format for revenue income, finding out, determining amount, serial number, account title, amount taka, detail total. Dear students, you are watching in my slide the requirement A. The amount of revenue income is determined below. Totally 3 items are available in this STEM for revenue income or income of the business. Number 1, sublet rent, that is rent received from subtenant, it is the revenue income in all time. Interest on investment, that is investment interest, it is one kind of revenue income or income from business. Sales, this is the biggest amount of items for revenue income, 4,40,000. Dear learners, at this moment total revenue incomes of this business stack up 4,56,000 to be carried out the total column, and it is to be closed. Dear learners, I think you have written in your accounting practice copy the requirement A. Now I can go for solving the requirement B, that is the trial balance. At first you have to draw a new format for trial balance. Totally 5 columns are available in trial balance. Number 1, serial number. Second one, account title. Third one, LF, that is ledger folio or reference column. Number 4, debit taka. Number 5, credit taka. Dear learners, I will discuss again the items of balances. How can I treat in trial balance debit or credit, and each and every item of ledger balances. First one, building. Building basically is fixed asset, that is it is capital expenditure, so it is debited in trial balance for taka 1,60,000. Opening stock, basically this is the amount is previous year closing stock, but current year it is treated as opening stock and indicated as revenue expenditure, that is expense item, so it is debited in trial balance for taka 16,000. Interest, only interest, only discount, only commission, only rent, these items all time is shown is debit balance, so it is written in debit side, debit taka column, taka 6,000. Sublet rent, that is rent received from subtenant, so it is written in credit side in trial balance for taka 4,000. Duty, that is import duty or export duty or excise duty, in all time it is expenditure, so it is written in debit side or debit column, taka 6,000. 12% investment, that is amount of long-term investment, it is treated as assets, so it is debited in trial balance. Sales, this is the biggest amount of revenue income in any business, so sales is credited. All revenue income shows the credit balance. Purchase shown an all-time debit balance because it is revenue expenditure. All expenses are debit. From the rules and regulations procedure of preparing a trial balance, all expenses are debit, so purchase is written in debit side for taka 2,56,000 in trial balance. Goodwill, this is the tangible fixed asset, that is capital expenditure of business, so it is written in trial balance in debit side 1,40,000. Purchase ledger account, that is the amount of creditors or accounts payable, it is credited in trial balance for taka 90,000. Book debt, that is the amount of receivable, that is account receivable or debtors or sales ledger account. Account receivable is one kind of current assets, so it is written in debit side of trial balance for taka 1 lakh. Interest on investment, one kind of capital expenditure, but it is interest. All time it is revenue income, so it is recorded in credit side of trial balance for taka 12,000. Drawings, this is the negative amount of equity. When equity decrease, then it is debited, so drawings account in all time in debit side, it shows debit balance. Now it is written in trial balance for taka 10,000. Capital is the amount of equity increasing item from the beginning time of your accounting learning. Capital is all time is credited, so it shows the credit balance. In this trial balance, capital is written in credit side for taka 3,80,000. Cash at bank, this amount is one kind of current assets, so it is written in debit side for taka 1,02,000. Salary due taka 10,000. Salary is credited, salary in all time due, or any expense when due or outstanding or payable, this amount is credited in trial balance for taka 10,000. Last item of trial balance furnished side is one kind of fixed asset, that is capital expenditure, so it is debited in trial balance. You are watching in my content on my slide. Total of debit taka is 9,36,000 and total of credit taka is 9,36,000 of trial balance, so it is equal to, now the accounting equation is probably is equal to 12 plus C. Dear students, when trial balance is equal of debit and credit side, then your balance posting is correct. Now we can go for solving the requirement C. Requirement C for two items. The first one is current liabilities, second one is capital expenditure. So two formats to be drawn: serial number, account title, amount taka, detail, total. Another one for capital expenditure: serial number, account title, amount taka, detail, total. Dear learners, you're watching in my content, the amount is broken in my line, but when I will tell this amount in correct way, at that time you have to write in your accounting practice copy for the right way. Now you have to take very attention in my content. The first one is current liabilities. In trial balance or in ledger balances, only two items are related to current liabilities in this system. First one, purchase ledger account, that is accounts payable or creditors. From stem we can get taka 90,000. Salary due or salary payable taka 10,000 from stem we can get. So at this moment total amount of current liabilities is taka 1 lakh. Dear learners, I think you have written in your accounting practice copy. A second box or second format is available for capital expenditures, that is fixed asset and long-term investment. Dear learners, totally two categories items are related to capital expenditure. The first one is fixed asset or long-term asset, another one is long-term investment. So totally four items are included are available in this system. Number one is building for taka 1,60,000, investment taka 1,20,000, goodwill taka 1,40,000, furniture taka 20,000. Dear learners, at this moment total of capital expenditure is 4,40,000. I repeat again, total of capital expenditure is taka 4,40,000. The first one is building 1,60,000, investment taka 1,20,000, goodwill taka 1,40,000, furniture taka 20,000. So total amount of capital expenditures is taka 4,40,000. Dear students, I hope you have written in correct way in your accounting practice copy and you have understood for this creative question. That's all for being today. Allah Hafiz.